Hi there folks, well welcome back to my channel, and for this video, still in Montrose, and I've just parked up outside the George Hotel, which is where I'm going to be staying for the next 3 nights for the Angus BookFest. So the Angus BookFest is actually going to be taking place in the hotel as well. So I will be there for the Saturday and Sunday and then heading home on the Monday. So I'll be heading over to the hotel in just a second and booking myself in. So I'll show you what the hotel's like and show you what the room's like. And again, they do have a website, so I will link that in so you can see what the hotel looks like inside, what menus they've got, and if you want to book yourself a room, you can book online. So again, if you're enjoying my channel, if you're enjoying my videos, if you can click on the subscribe button, click on that notification bell, leave some likes, leave some comments, it's always really appreciated. And again, if you want to support the channel further, there's as always the option to sign up for channel membership as well, which does get you to view videos like this earlier than everyone else. So again, I'm going to head on over to the hotel and get myself checked in. Yeah, the George does have some parking just across the road from the hotel itself, which is where I'll leave my car. And I'll try and get my token when I get into book myself in. So this is where I'm staying for the next couple of nights, or 2 or 3 nights. Well, that's me booked in. Got my receipt and my room key. And again, it is one of those places that it is an old building, it is an old hotel. So it very much has that kind of vibe of being a very old building. I'm trying not to be too loud because I know there's other people in other rooms. So I think my room is down that little corridor there. And yeah, so I will go and dump my stuff, have a look at the room, and try and have a wee explore of the rest of the hotel while I'm here. Yeah, so room 5, that's my room. And obviously, now to keeping it old school and having it with keys. So let's get inside. Well, that's me in the room. Just having a wee look around. Yeah, this is one of their single rooms. And the actual bed itself I will show you in just a second when I turn the camera around. It's actually a fairly good size single bed. Okay, it's like, I don't know if maybe in between like a single and a double, but it's actually a good size bed for it being a single bed. There is a slight smell, but again, I don't think that's because it's unclean, because that carpet itself actually looks like fairly clean, and actually kind of looks fairly new as well. Some of the furniture in it looks like it was like, reminds me of kind of like some of the furniture I had when I was a kid back in the 90s. Because I'm pretty sure I had a cupboard like this when I was a kid. Okay, and I'm pretty sure the dippy desk that I've got just at the bottom of the bed, again, looks very much like something I used to have back in the 90s as well. But I'll pick the camera up and show you around the room a bit more and have a right good nosy. Yeah, it's not exactly the brightest of rooms, but again, they do have a ceiling light just up there, which I think there is a switch for at the door, and they've got these couple of lights just above the bed. So let's see how bright this light actually is. Yeah, it's a bit dull, that light. Could probably use it by having a slightly brighter bulb. I think, let's see, let's have this. Yeah, so there's a switch for that light as well, just behind the headboard. So it'll be the middle one out of the 3 switches that are on that wall. So yeah, like, that took a second to warm up. Again, not necessarily the brightest of bulbs. It's a bit tight on that side to get to the other one, but that's right next to the window. Let's have a look at the window and see what's actually passing by. Oh, right, okay, so I thought I'd be able to move the curtain out the road, but there's actually a glass pane in between me and the actual kind of net curtain. And I'm trying to figure out what it is I'd be looking out onto. So essentially looking down onto the junction that the hotel stands on. And yeah, so I do have some curtains. Not sure how effective they're going to be, because again, might be dark enough without them to go to sleep. I do have a wee hairdresser, a wee hairdryer attached to the wall, so it does work. I think with this one you've got to hold down the button in order to actually get it to work, because if you take your thumb off it, it just turns itself off. That's probably a bit of a safety precaution. And let's have a wee nosy at the bed. So you do have towels provided, which is always good. And the comfy test. Okay, it's not too bad. I have slept in more comfortable beds, but again, the actual comfortness of a mattress is all subjective. We all prefer different kinds of mattresses, but I'm sure I'll be able to sleep on this. And the linen, from what I can see, actually doesn't look too bad. A cushion, let's have a visual look at the pillows themselves. Okay, bit on the thin side. Again, the actual, that's all again subjective. And yeah, the linen actually looks like it's pretty clean. The mattress itself actually looks not too bad. There's a mattress protector on it, so looks like it should be at least a comfortable enough night's sleep and a clean enough night's sleep. Because again, making sure you've got a clean bed to sleep in is always a good thing. But always have a little nosy around the room. We do have a telephone, which obviously be able to phone down to reception and whatnot. And yeah, so time to actually look at the ensuite. Yeah, we do have a little bit next to the door that has a kettle in it. Obviously, you cup for your tea or coffee. Got wee sachets of instant coffee. Some Tetley tea bags. Some long life milk. Obviously, some white and brown sugar as well. And a wee selection of biscuits. So I think we've got ginger biscuits and some fruit shortcake. But the important bit is behind this door here. So the minute you turn the light on, the extractor fan comes on. So I've got the ensuite here. Again, it's not the biggest of ensuites, but I'm pretty sure this will suffice. So bring that down so I can have a proper nosy at the actual shower itself. So it's a basic shower head. So it'll be turn it and it comes on. Like the further around you turn it, the hotter the water gets. But again, don't need a shower just now. But again, yeah, that should suffice. And try and get that closed. So we do have some Sandra's products. So we've got hair body wash, sort of gold crested, I've never heard of them. And we've got some soap. Also just got the basics of a toilet and a sink. They do have their own bar and restaurant, which I will try and sample some of the food from later on or at least some point over the weekends. And they do seem to have a good selection of different drinks on offer. And I did have a little gander at their menu, and they did seem to have quite a good selection. And the staff were telling me that they actually do really big portions, so that's always a good heads up. Yeah, so as well as the bar in the George Hotel, there's also Sharky's, which is a bar diner across the roads, and there's Scallywags, which again seems to be a bar diner place. So again, different options for if you're in the area. Yeah, it's only about 3:10 just now, so it's probably a bit early for hunkering down. So I'm going to go for a wee wander, because the actual main street through Montrose is actually just up the top of this road. So go for a little wander, and yeah, just yeah, it's that time of year again when all the Christmas decorations start going back up. Probably look more impressive at night. Yeah, I do have to admit, it's when I'm going and staying in a hotel and it's not like a chain hotel, I do get a bit nervous about kind of what I'm going to actually come across when I'm in the hotel. So again, it's like if you're in a Premier Inn, it's like, yeah, it's like they're all like, they all have a certain level of like sameness. They all have a certain level that you can always expect it's going to be pretty much the same no matter which one you go into. Okay, the lights would be maybe a wee bit different, but you know what to expect. But again, well, a lot of the like smaller hotels, again, you can never be like too sure what you're actually going to come across. So I'm always a bit kind of wary. But again, I think with the George Hotel, with so many small hotels, what is just really needed is investment. It just needs, people just need to come and stay, and they just need to have some money spent in them, and because again, supporting kind of local businesses is so important, because again, it's the small businesses that tend to be like the backbone of places like Montrose, and they tend to be kind of the ones that kind of suffer when things get a bit tough. So I do think it is kind of really, really important to support places like the George, like kind of independent hoteliers, B&Bs and such like, and it's like independent business in general. So I'm gonna go downstairs, have something to eat, so then I can then show you what they have on offer food wise. And I think with breakfast as well, what we were saying was when you go into the restaurant, so it'll be the same place that I'll go into tonight for my dinner, it'll be the same place I'll go into tomorrow for my breakfast. And again, I'll show you tomorrow what the breakfast is like. And yeah, so just see what the time is. I don't think there's any clocks in here. Should be back 4:30. So I'll be heading down soon and getting myself something to eat and showing you what they have on offer. But again, I have shown a copy of the menu. So they do have a good selection, and again, they were saying that they do quite really good sized portions. So I just have to go downstairs and see what's going on. Yeah, so this is again the restaurant. This will be where I'll come down tomorrow morning to get my breakfast, but it's time to get my dinner. And I was thinking about getting the macaroni cheese. Sounds really nice. The lady at the reception did say the portions were massive. Well, let's just say they didn't lie about the portion size, that's for sure. Well, that's me just about to go to bed. Just trying to get my voice down, because I've kind of realised earlier on that the walls aren't like the thickest, because I could hear the people in the next room so I'm not really wanting to disturb them or be too loud. But hopefully, fingers crossed, I should get a decent night's sleep. Should be up about 7 o'clock tomorrow because I need to get up and get myself sorted and down for my breakfast so I can get into the function suite and get sorted for the book fair tomorrow. So definitely get a bit sleepy now. So I'll see you all in the morning. Well, this is the next morning. Yeah, I have to admit, I did kind of struggle to get to sleep last night. Again, there is the pub across the roads. I think we were having karaoke on last night. That's all I could hear. And yeah, so that kind of kept me up for a wee bit, but I think kicking out was at the back of 12. So it was got to back at 12 and yeah, things got a bit quieter after that. But again, I'm probably not really that used to living so central within a town, or like living so close to pubs. But I'm going to head down the stairs because it's now breakfast time, and let's see if the breakfast is as big or as nice as the dinner last night. Yeah, I had thought the breakfast was going to be getting served in there, but actually it's not. If you go through here, which is where the reception is, there's another little bit where you can sit and have something to eat, and this is where breakfast is actually getting served. I only realised that because the door through to the bar restaurant is actually closed because they're all in there cleaning up. So this is where you come in to have your breakfast. Okay, it was a bit quiet when I came in, but I ordered myself breakfast, and this is the portion that I was given. Also got some toast as well, so again, like dinner last night, they do not skimp on their food sizes or their portion sizes. Well, that's it back up for my breakfast. So I'll be starting to get ready for the book fair in just a moment. But I'll finish this video here because again, there is only so much you can actually show. And again, they certainly don't skimp on their portions when it comes to the meals. That's always a good sign. Again, it's a comfortable enough sleep. Once I actually got to sleep last night, it was just the noise from across the road. But again, that's something that's just totally out of control of the hotel. But again, the room is warm, it's clean, the carpet does look like it's a new carpet. Yeah, so yeah, we'll put in a link to the George Hotel, so if you're ever in Montrose and maybe looking for somewhere to stay, you can definitely have a look at the George Hotel itself. So hopefully you'll have found this video interesting, hopefully you'll found it entertaining, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.